What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and fellow YouTubers? I bid all of you welcome to this Starship aesthetical review about the Endeavour class, and that is one of the Federation Flagship ships that we are going to display all of the ship's visuals on, and we are going to do, as I said, the Endeavour class, and that is a strong tactical focused starship. So here we go, and I'm just hanging out here with Q, and it's two dancing girls. Can I call them girls? I don't think so, but okay. First of all, we need to grab that ship, and that is right here near the tier 6. And where is it? We have the Ajax, the Jupiter, the Sonjur, we already did that. Yorktown, we already did. The Endeavour class, this is the one that we are going to display all of the starship visuals, and right off the bat this ship looks really cool. It doesn't have that edge thing that the Yorktown did, or the Sojourner that was like displayed, that was like that saucer section was like totally round, and the Yorktown was like, you know, like kind of like elongated somehow. The starship was like stretched out. So this one is like something in between, so that's nice, right? That's not bad. I just claimed it, and it should be right here, and it is. So I'm going to go into the information of this starship. The Tactical Star Cruiser Tier 6. The Tier 6 Endeavour Star Tactical Star Cruiser represents the pinnacle of Starfleet's engineering. The Endeavour class is a strong tactical focused and features more tactical bridge officer seating and tactical console slots than any other Star Cruiser variants. The Endeavour class is heavily based upon the original design of the Odyssey Tactical Cruiser. This massive starship is incredibly resilient but slow to maneuver. This starship features a Lieutenant Commander Universal / Command Specialist Bridge Officer seat. The Tactical Star Cruiser comes equipped with the Flagship Command Computer Universal Console. While activated, this console ability will provide a substantial increase in flight speed, turn rate, and weapons firing rate of your teams for a short time. Wow, okay. This console also provides a passive bonus to direct energy weapon. Nice. This console mode can be equipped on any Odyssey Scimitar or Bortascu variant. You may only equip a single one of these consoles. That's nice. After achieving level 5 in your Tactical Star Cruiser Starship Mastery, you will unlock the Supercharged Weapon Starship trait. The Supercharged Weapon Starship trait. Okay. That's just awesome to see. Hopefully it's going to be something we can see later on. While this trait is slotted, firing a torpedo will provide a stack of supercharged buff. Okay, this buff provides a boost to direct energy weapon damage, critical hit chance, and critical severity for a short time. This buff stacks up to 3 times. Nice. Not bad, nice. So you need to be level 50, obviously. A rank required Vice Admiral, hull strength 49,162 hit points at level 50, and 57,000 flat at level 60. A shield modifier of 1.15, crew complement of 2,500. 4 weapons on the front, 4 weapons on the aft, 4 device slots, the bridge officer stations and seatings I'm going to display in a later stage in this video, so stay tuned for that. For now, I'm just going to skip this part. Console modification: 4 tactical, 4 engineering, and 3 science, a base turn rate of 6 degrees per second, and an impulse modifier of 0.15. An inertia rating of 30 and plus 10 to weapon power, plus 5 to shield power, and plus 5 to auxiliary power. And also we are going to have that flagship tactical computer universal console. So that's, you know, something to look forward to, what that thing is going to do. And how the visuals are going to be displayed in space while we are going to utilize that in combat. So that's something nice, but that is something we're going to see later on, all the way to the end of the video. We also have the Starship ability package that I'm going to display in space, because right here is just words, no actual numbers to it. And also the command cruiser array. So we're going to get strategic maneuvering, shield frequency modulator, weapon system efficiency, and attract fire. So use. Hopefully we have a lot of ship slots, and we have enough of that, so we can go to the Starship selector guy and Harry or something, was it? Harry. I'm just going to Al. Okay, can we utilize Al? No, he needs 3 characters. No, Jupiter. No, Jupe. It's going to be the Jupe. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now, let me just tell that to all of you guys there, the uninitiated, because all of the guys that have been subbed to this channel, they already know what's going to happen. But right now I'm just going to go to this guy, and this is the Starship customizable NPC, where it's going to allow you to customize your ship a little bit. After that, I'm going to go into space, and I'm going to display all of the Starship visuals by equipping the different space set that you get from various reputation trees and stuff like that, and missions in Star Trek Online. You get like set bonuses and shielding and stuff like that. You also get various items from completing various missions in Star Trek Online, so that's always nice to do. And after that, I'm going to showcase the Starship Mastery package all the way from level 1 to 5, also the bridge officers stations, and then the unique bridge. And after we are all done with that, I'm going to take this ship into combat, and I'm going to do the Argala patrol mission just a little bit, not the entire mission, so I can show you guys how this ship is going to maneuver in combat, and how it is going to be holding up, how it's going to hold up against enemies and stuff like that. So right now I'm going to start by customizing my starship, and right off the bat we have the wrong template. We need this guy. Now, with all of these star cruisers, you can also change them to the variants that you want. So you can choose the Odyssey, the Yorktown, and also the Sojourner, that roundish type deal. But we're going to go with the Endeavor right now, because this is the one that we're going to do. This is the tactical variant. And this is really, really awesome right off the bat, man. I guess I'm not even going to change anything on this ship. It's going to be just as it is right now. My God, it looks awesome. Really cool, damn. I'm liking it already. So we can have different window types. We got window type 1 right here being displayed, and let me just display it a little bit so you guys can see a little bit of the bottom section of the ship, and also right here on top of the saucer section. So we have window type 1, window type 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I tend to go with this one. That is just a personal preferences that I have. You guys can utilize whichever you want, but I'm gonna go with this one, and I really, really enjoy, and I really love that you guys can see throughout the ship all the way to the back of this ship, right here on top of the deflector dish where it's supposed to sit. And like I said in the earlier videos, I hope you guys have seen that too. This part right here, it's supposed to be like a hangar bay or a shuttle bay. Maybe it's both. But the visuals, maybe they're adding, I don't know, like a shuttle or a pet later on, but I don't know. Maybe it's just wishful thinking right now, because it's really was going to be awesome if this was part of a like shuttle type deal that you can also utilize. But as it is right now, we're just gonna go with the visuals. We also have different material types. We have material type 1 right here. I don't think anybody's gonna choose that. We have window type 2, or for material type 2, I'm sorry. We have material type 3 right here. We have 4. Really nice. I like the darkened theme, but I already displayed material type 4 in another video. So this is type 5. I'm gonna go with type 6 right here. Really white. Type 7. I really like type 7. And we also have the upgraded one. The upgraded also has that nice glow to it, and type 7 does not. You see, that has just like a normal glow to it, but the upgrade has like that shimmering effect. I don't know if you guys can see what I mean, but right there is a difference. How the ship reflects the sunlight. So right there, my choice is kind of like limited, because I do want to display the best visuals out there, and I have to go with the upgraded skin. That is good. I mean, I love this part right here, but I'm afraid I'm not gonna do this ship. Not gonna display its full potential if I go with something that's not really good. But anyway, I'm gonna go with the upgrade, and let's see, we can change the colors. Oh my god, so many options to change the colors. But I'm not gonna do that, because all of the colors are going to be reset to 0, as it were, when I'm going to display the visuals, the different space set. But this is where you can actually change and, you know, do your own thing, customize this ship to your liking. You know, you can go full green or full blue or reddish or whitish or blackish, and it's just a color. I mean, you know, you can go whatever route you want. I'm just gonna go with the standard version, because that is something that we guys want to see. So you can also exchange like the styles of the saucer sections one by one, or you can mismatch them as you guys see fit. You can also equip a couple of patterns on top of your hull, and also on the nacelles and the pylons. But right now I'm just gonna go with the basic version, the upgraded material, the type 2 windows, and the Aquarius interior. And this is the Odyssey space bridge, or at least I call it the Odyssey. It's not the Odyssey, but it's the space bridge that I really love. And I think it was introduced by the Odyssey when it was when it just came out, so you could purchase with the Odyssey as a pack. But enough of that. Let me just purchase all of the changes that we just made to this ship, and then go into space. As I said, we're going to space because we need to equip this ship with different visuals. And the ship is going to be awesome when it's going to transform in its visuals. And here we go. I'm just moving out a little bit just to be on the safe side so we don't have a lot of players warping in and out. That's like going to lag the video. And I also am going to put all my weapons to auto fire, something that people tend to forget when they purchase a new ship. And also try to remember that when you are changing ships or when you purchased a new ship, your weapons and your shield power, they've also been reset to 50. So keep that in mind, that you need to give some little bit of love to that as well. So this is how it looks like with a normal Mark 10 ship, or at least the shield Mark 10, the engines Mark 10, and the deflector dish Mark 10. This has the normal visuals on top of it that is being displayed right now. And then let us start with the adaptive Mako. Adaptive Mako and the adaptive Mako. So we're going to put the deflector dish that has some of these space set. They have the unique animation to the deflector, a unique output of the engine's wake, so you guys see that, and also the visuals from the ship itself is going to be modified by the type of shielding that you put on your ship. And this is the adaptive Mako, and this is how it looks like with that one. So you can see right there that animating that deflector dish, and you see right here a little bit of a glow to the engine output, the engine wake. And if I zoom in totally, you guys think it's like huge. But this ship is huge if you compare it to, like, I don't know, like an escort type deal, like, you know, to something that is like fully tactical ship. This one is a little bit better than a tactical because it's going to survive a lot more, or at least that is what they are telling us. Nice visuals, really cool. Here we go with the deflector dish right there, really nice. You can see it pulsing. But never when you want it. Come on, pulse. There we go. Nice. And here we go when it's in the shadow. Okay, so moving on with the Aegis space set. We have all three. No. That is the adaptive Mako. No, I wanted the Aegis space set, dude. There we go. The Aegis space set. And as you guys see right here, the engine output, or the engine wake, as I tend to call it, the Aegis space set has its own unique variant to that. And also a unique animation from the deflector. And also really, really nice. And let me just zoom in a little bit better so you guys can see more details on these ships variants. Right here. Really cool. The Aegis space set tends to have like these white lines going from bow to stern of the ship, and you guys see that right here. Really, really cool. Right. Everywhere and anywhere. And especially with these sections that are linked up the pylons with the hull. This part here, you guys see that white line contour going from bow to stern. Really cool to see. Moving on to the Borg space set. And I'm also going to equip a Borg Universal Console, because that tends to complete the Borg space set. So you guys see a node up here, 2 here, 3 and 4 there. And also the Borg junk everywhere on top of these ships, and also that really big deflector dish that's from the Borg space set, and that nice, I don't know what it is, but it's a piece from the Borg space set that comes equipped with the engines. What to call it, but it's right there. Really nice. See all of the Borg junk everywhere. Next one up is the Delta space set. Some people like it. Oh my god, what did I do? No, next one is the counter command one, right? Everything is alphabetical and the C comes before the D. Counter command space set. Nice engine output, as you guys see right there. Nice animation from the counter command space set, and really nice visuals on top of the hull being displayed right there. Really cool to see how this ship tends to transform, kind of. Nice. Okay, now with the Delta space set. One, two, three, just making sure I got all the right pieces. Here we go with the Delta space set. Brownish color to it. Looks nice. Some people like it, other people don't like it. I really don't know what to say about the Delta, because I'm one of those guys that don't like it, to be honest. Or at least, I mean, I'm talking about the visuals. I'm not talking about like statistics and stuff like that, and like if it's good for this and if it's good for that. But like you know, visuals, not one of my favorites. to be honest, and I kind of need to be biased on this. I shouldn't take sides, but Sony Dyson one, right? Dyson, yeah. The Dyson space set. Here we go. The Dyson space set. Nice visuals as always from the Dyson space set. Dyson space set is a set that kind of gives you like a 2-for-1 bonus. So when it's like facing the sunlight, yeah, it gives you like a particular like visuals, and when it's like not, kind of tends to be like this, like full lines everywhere. And when it's facing the sun, it turns white. So that's really cool to see, right? See that transformation. Nice. Okay, which one is going to be next? The Iconian ones. Here we go with the Iconian space set. Now let me just go the other way. You guys see the underneath of the ship. Oh man, the Iconians. Wow, really, really good. Really, really good. Loving the Iconian space set on this ship. Nice. I love those details that the Iconian space set provides. Right here, those red lines go across the entire section of the hull. Really, really cool to see. Okay, so that's the Iconian one. Let's go with the Jem'Hadar space set. Three pieces, yes, we do. All the three pieces of the Jem'Hadar space set makes this ship look like this. Okay, never seen that one before. Look at that, that greenish glow. Is that supposed to be like that? A greenish glow inside the deflector dish? I thought it used to be pinkish. Kind of weird color. But okay. It's all good, right? All good. Nice. I love the engine output of like the Jem'Hadar. That little pinkish glow, pinkish lines that they brought. Really, really cool. The Kobali space set. Kobali space set doesn't offer any changes to the ship's visuals, so I'm just gonna display it just a little bit. Then you guys know this, because you've seen all of my videos, right? No, when a ship set doesn't give out like is not going to change the ship's visuals, it tends to go back to like the Mark 10 visuals, and that's what it was being displayed right there. So right now we got the Mako, and the Mako space set does give the ship a different visuals, as you guys see right here. It's really, really awesome to see the ship transform in all of the space sets. Nice. Especially love the part where you're like, yeah, this part right here, when it's like totally dark and you only see the windows. That inner glow that you guys see on top of the hull, that metallic kind of type materials, really, really nice. So next one up is going to be the Nukara space set. The Nukara space set is unique in its class. So you guys see the pylons have been changed entirely. The ship in its entirely has changed as well. You have that unique animation to the deflector dish, and right here that's better for the visuals to be displayed when it's facing the sun than when it's not, because you guys see all of those kind of looks like cracks into the ship's hull, but they're not. They're like patterns that is like by design the way it is. And it is really, really cool to see. Okay, moving on. We had the Mako, so we're going to go with the Omega base set. Oh, I think that's the wrong one. Mako, that is the Omega. Do we have all? We do. All three pieces of the Omega is going to make this ship look like this. Doesn't that looks like, that is just awesome animation right there. So it's like off, going to start, it's going to give out that pulse right there, and it's going to suck up all of the Omega molecules. When it's had its fill, it's going to close up. Nice. That is cool looking ship. Okay, so the quantum phase space set doesn't offer any changes to the ship's visuals, so I'm just gonna put it up there just like that. When a ship doesn't offer any changes to the ship's visual, like I said, it's going to go back to the standard default Mark 10 visuals that this ship normally comes equipped with. The Riemann space set, on the other hand, does, and oh my god, wow. The Riemann space set always has these honeycomb kind of type alcoves, as if we're is using Borg vernacular right now. But really, really cool to see. The Riemann space set, damn. Nice. It is awesome by my standards. Also see really, really clear the escape pods. Really cool. Okay, the Romulan space set. Here we go with the Romulan space set. Nice to see that greenish color on top of this ship. To be honest, I haven't seen the Romulan space set being like utilized in a long time. I know when it first came out, everybody was using it, everybody was using the Riemann space set because that was like the latest one that you need to have, and everybody was like focusing on grinding it so they could have it. But now it's kind of like an obsolete one, if you guys know what I mean. A lot of other better items are out there. Which one is this? The soul defense. Soul defense. No difference in visuals under the soul defense. Space set, just like a different engine animation or engine output or engine wake, as I tend to call it. So we are going to move on to the Solanae. The Solanae, same, no difference whatsoever. I'm just gonna display it just a little bit so you guys are satisfied. Then I'm going to move on to the Breen space set. This is how it looks like with a Breen space set equipped on it. Totally change the pylons, the ship's hull, the saucer section, the engine output. And it kind of is soothing for this ship, the way it is. It doesn't intersect, like, you know, with lines and stuff like that. So it doesn't, it's not crowded, you know what I mean? It's not too much, it's just enough, you know? All of these lines that you guys see right here, right there, everywhere on this ship. And especially with that nice engine output that is like freezing outside in space. Gives me the chills, man. And lastly, the Terran space set. Oh, the Terran space set. And I've been amazed by the Terran space set. I really have been amazed by the way that they made the Terran spaceship, or the Terran space set, I should say, because it's really phenomenal on all of the ships that I have put it on, that I have equipped it on. It's like insane. It makes it look so gorgeous. It's crazy. Look at that. It's awesome. Just look at that, man. Especially these type of here. You tend to be like, you know, the reddish and like bluish on Federation, but look at that. It totally changed. Blue, like reddish. Awesome. Also that nice animation that it pulls us out from the deflector dish. That is just gorgeous looking ship, man. I just have to say that is just one good looking ship that is like gorgeous. Okay, so let's recap a little bit. So we got 4 weapons on the front: the deflector, impulse, warp, and shield. And we got 4 weapons on the aft, 4 device slots for engineering, so it's engineering, and also for tactical, so it's engineering and tactical heavy. So that's something really nice. And we have 3 science console slots. So really anxious to see what the way people are going to be utilizing this particular ship, and it's going to be, at least I hope it's going to be really awesome to fight against or with, you know, because it is tactical and like engineering and tactical heavy, and it's really cool to see Because it has like a lot of like tactical abilities, tactical consoles that you can equip this thing, and also survivability. So it's going to dish out a lot of DPS, and it's going to tank out a lot of DPS. So that's really nice to see what it's going to be at the end. But moving on, Starship Mastery level 1. Plus 25 physical and kinetic damage resistance rating. Level 2, it's going to increase the hull regeneration by 1.25% of your current max. And every 3 seconds in space, and twice this amount is regenerated out of combat. Yeah, that's just awesome. For me personally, it's going to regenerate 979.7 whole, and that is just based because that is based on my character, on this character, and that is just because I have a certain skill points in certain skill trees. So yours could be, you know, these numbers could be different, but as it is right now, just keep in mind it's going to be 1.25%, and percent normally doesn't change at all. So it's going to be percentage wise across the board. Everybody's going to have the same percent. But level 3 is going to enhance the hull plating plus 25 all energy damage resistance rating and plus 25 radiation damage resistance rating. Level 4 is going to increase your maximum hull hit points by 10%. Level 5, and that is this specialization that you can slot in, the special like unlock that you can unlock with. And that one is the supercharged weapons. Energy weapon performance enhanced by torpedoes. So firing a torpedo grants 1 stack of supercharged buff. And a supercharged buff stacks up to 3 times. It's going to give you direct energy weapons. Is going to gain plus 10% damage for 20 seconds. And plus 1.5% critical chance for 20 seconds. And also plus 6.6% critical severity for 20 seconds. So you're going to dish out a lot more DPS when you have the supercharged weapons traits slotted. So this is something that I'm definitely going to level up all the way to level 5 because I want this thing. So my Starship Masteries, all the different console slots, weapons and stuff I have mentioned already. One thing that I didn't mention is the Starship Stations. A Lieutenant Commander Universal / Command Station, so you can put everybody and anybody that has to do with that you guys actually want to put up there. You can, you know, it's there for the taking. Let's put Leslie here, or let's put a little bit of survivability there. Let's put him here, and let's put something like science team there. Now I always say this out loud. I do not recommend you guys utilizing these type of layouts because I just, you know, put some stuff together so I'll have like, you know, a couple of abilities while I take this ship into combat. And obviously you guys don't want to do this because this isn't like the normal layout that you should be utilizing this ship with. You know, it's just something that I want because I want to have a couple of abilities while I'll take this thing in combat. Keep that in mind. You also have a Lieutenant Commander Tactical Station and a Commander Engineering Station, obviously engineering heavy as we mentioned, and also a Lieutenant Science Station. But this station here, a Lieutenant Commander, is a universal one, so you can also put like a tactical one up here. What did I use? Wilmer's, so I can use Catan over there. And then it's like a totally different layout, you know what I mean? So it's like tactical, 6 abilities, you know, you can utilize whatever you want over there, you know. Can use like this type of layout, but I really don't recommend it. But it's obviously, you know, it's a personal preference. So my special ability went away, so let's grab that one back if we can. There we go. Yeah, that is the universal console that we did not mention. Let me go to information. Okay, so the Martok Tactical Battle Cruiser, the Tactical Star Cruiser, and the, oh my god, Kopesh Tactical Dreadnought Warbook comes equipped with this with the Flagship Tactical Computer Universal Console. While activated, this console ability will provide a substantial increase to flight speed, turn rate, weapons firing rates of your team for a short time. So it's going to give us plus 17.8% direct energy damage. When fleet weapon acceleration is activated, you will provide a substantial increase to flight speed, turn rate, and weapons firing rate for your team for a short time. After using or being affected by this ability, you will not be able to use or be affected by fleet weapon acceleration for a period of time. So affected friend or self, maximum 20, 0 kilometer team, 0.5 seconds to activate, and it has a cooldown of 1 minute and 54.3 seconds. Provides the target with from using or being affected by weapon acceleration for 60 seconds. So that actually means, like, if you have two ships and they're both utilizing these fleet weapon acceleration, like one activates now and then waits 30 seconds and activate that one, that's going to be cheating. So they made like a block for that. So you cannot utilize this, you can utilize it, but you're not going to be affected by it for 60 seconds. So one player should activate it and then wait for 60 seconds, and then another player should activate it to be, so you can have like the benefit out of that. It also gives you plus 50% flight speed strength for 15 seconds, plus 50% flight turn strength for 15 seconds, and 33% firing cycle haste for energy weapons for 15 seconds. And this is also part of that space set that we also mentioned in the previous videos. If you equip 2 set bonus, you're going to get the flagship modification, plus 2% critical chance, and plus 3 flight turn rate. So the base flight turn rate is not going to be 6, but it's going to be 9. And that is a total different turn rate. So this ship is going to turn a lot more faster. Deadly response when receiving damage while a shield facing is depleted. 10% chance to apply dead response, stacked up to 3 times. And you're going to get 2,500 temporary hit points for 10 seconds, and also plus 10% all damage for 10 seconds. And if you equipped all the 4 pieces, you're also gonna get the flagship starship console powers. So the adaptive emergency system, and that was from the Sojourner class. Required minimum health to increase from 50 to 75. So basically, when your hit points go below 75%, you'll be able to utilize it instead of 50%. So fleet weapon acceleration increases duration from 15 seconds to 20 seconds that you're going to be affected by. So these numbers right here, so 50% flight turn rate, flight speed, and also the firing cycle haste, it's not going to be 15 seconds, but it's going to be 20 seconds. And the violent dampening wave increases radius from 4 kilometers to 5 kilometers. That is just awesome to see, and you guys have seen that on the Yorktown video visuals that I see. It emanates that burst of like a burst from the center of your ship and outwards, and it's really cool to see that animation. So I kind of mentioned everything and anything that has to do with the ship right now, and I'm gonna go with the Starship Bridge. And the Starship Bridge is kind of a unique one. It's not like the same in all of those different bridge types that normally comes equipped with all of those weird ships that we tend to fly in Star Trek Online. It's really cool to see this one. This one is like really slick, and it's kind of a big starship bridge, so I tend to run around through it. I think this is like the helmsman's office, or area where he tends to push buttons to go to Endoria and Deep Space Nine and stuff like that, and K7 to do all of the molecules that we need to be farming these days because of the 6-year anniversary that it's going on right now. And you have like this awesome looking deck, so you can actually look outside of your bridge to the ship's hull right there. That is awesome, right? And then you have like this part right here that this guy is doing. He's like looking at the screen. Okay, well, good. He's utilizing, and you have like this big view screen, and obviously your captain's chair, like first officer, and like, I don't know, somebody that you want to have next to you while you are in combat, so you can give out orders. And that's it, that is the bridge. Oh, I also forgot to mention, you also have like an elevator over here, so you can actually go to the interior, like the engineering and crew deck and stuff like that. Yeah, not more to say. That's basically it for the ship's bridge. So I'm gonna leave that one right now, because we want to take this baby out and into combat. That's gonna be awesome, to say the least. Now I do want to say one thing, because I've been getting a lot of like responses to this. I don't with all of these visual display ships that I tend to do, I really don't know how to set the ship up right now, because you tend to know the ship when you're flying it a little bit. So I'm just gonna go with the Mark 10s phaser beam bangs and like torpedoes that comes equipped with this thing. And also I'm not gonna equip any other consoles like survivability or like science console or tactical consoles to increase my DPS and stuff like that. Just the normal Mark 10. The only thing that I changed is like the shielding, the impulse, and the deflector dish. That is like the Terran space set, and that's it. I didn't change anything else. This is just a normal one. And we're gonna go to the Delta right now, because we went to the Argala patrol mission that is called Wanted. And that is going to be the little bit of a like a 10-minute or something like that space combat that we're going to do with this ship, because I just want to display it so you guys see how it's going to handle in combat against the enemy, against in PvE. And PvE stands for player versus enemy. Keep that in mind. I'm not really fond of PvP, and PvP means player versus player. I'm not really into that. That usually tend to be like, hey, I got the better gear, so I can kill you over and over and over again. So, I'm just gonna go with that. Just with the patrol, the Argala system. That's that's neutral. The enemies in Star Trek Online are not really that hard to kill, so we're just gonna go with that. So here we go. I'm gonna put the strategic maneuvering a little bit buff, because it's gonna help us move a little bit faster. And here we go. We are in combat with this ship. Where are my fire at will? So you guys can see how this ship is going to hold up against other enemies that fight back. They don't really fight back as in really hard, but still a little bit of a representation, which you can expect. And I mean, I don't dish out a lot of DPS, but I still do okay with the way I set up these my skill trees and stuff like that. Like, you guys see like crits everywhere. That's nice, right? It's not bad. So here we go. We're gonna utilize this thing on the fleet weapon acceleration on these new enemies that we're going to see, and you actually need to okay, so this guy is using beam fire at will. You kind of actually need to see what they are going to do, because this is a support kind of type deal. But anyway, well, I hope it's going to have an animation to it. So in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it is. Look at that. The nacelles. Oh my god. Okay, so did we get an increased... Oh yeah, the turn rate has been increased a little bit. And these guys are continuing to fire. Oh my god. It's like a continuous burst that they're doing. That's it. That's it. They were like continuously... Hey, they just took out my shields. They were firing a continuous rate. Okay, so this is really a nice console to have, and especially when you're doing like STFs and you're utilizing like team effort. Oh man, this thing is going to be really awesome. Do I have anything for weapons? No, because they just took out my weapons, man. God damn. Not bad, not bad. One thing that I do want to display is this right here. That is just rock and roll. That is just awesome. That is just really awesome. So we need to wait about 25 more seconds, about 20 more seconds, then we can utilize it again. Live long and prosper. Fighters. There we go. 2 of them dead. So the Benthans, they're gonna be firing faster, but they are out of the way. Stop taking out my shields, man. Come on. Okay, so if that guy comes a little bit closer. Okay, so you guys see the Bentams, they have like that light blue phaser to them, and the Kazon are using that dark blue one. If you guys see these guys right here in 3, 2, 1, there we go. So you guys see the animation right there. Look at those Bentham, they're gonna pound that guy. Look, like firing. God damn. Yeah, this skills is really nice because it is a support kind of type deal, and it's really awesome to say the least. Dead. Dead, you're dead, man, you're dead. Yeah, nothing more to display actually. I mean, keep in mind if 2 of your teammates have the same ability, you kind of need to have a 1-minute cooldown for this thing to actually work. And yeah, nothing more to display. I mean, I basically displayed everything that there is to be displayed from this thing. The one thing that I didn't display is like the space. No, I did. I mean, the three-piece console, but I have one on the other one. I didn't remove it, so I can't display that one. But anyway, the 3 and 4 set bonus, we've talked about that, and nothing is going to change about that. In like, even if I display them, these 3, the turn rate is going to increase, and you're going to get like temporary hit points if a shield facing is being depleted. But I mean, when does that happen, right? But it still is a good one. And yeah, this thing I'm definitely going to level all the way up to level 5 in its masteries, just because I want that ability, because that is really, really nice to have. That's it for this video, guys. I really hope that you have a little bit of fun coming out of this channel, a little bit of entertainment, and also I hope you guys liked it and have enjoyed it as well. What else to say? Stay tuned for the Klingon and also the Romulan flagships, and they are going to come soon, so hopefully I'm going to see you there. For now, I'm going to say take care.